Hello, beauties. This is Fareeda. I talk about living a life of ease through remote work and travel. I talk about relocation, bopping, living abroad, slow travel. I talk about budgeting. I talk about so much stuff, girl. All right, so today I just wanted to give y'all an update about what's going on in my life. I am happy to be back and just talking about different things that I have put in place in the past for these economic times that I'm really happy that I did. So let's jump right into it. So, today I wanted to sit down and give y'all an update on my personal life because a lot has been happening lately. Let's start with Albania. You guys know that I adore Albania and I really want to visit. Many of you know that I've been researching Albania and considering it more seriously over the past few years because of its amazing visa program, no visa needed for 365 days. But recently, Albania has been making international headlines for a lot of reasons. Number one, there have been some development projects connected to the Trump family, including plans involving luxury tourism and island development. At the same time, there have been protests in various parts of Albania over these political issues and concerns about development and corruption. There has also been isolated incidents of violence and unrest that have received a lot of international media attention. And you guys know that whenever I travel for long periods of time overseas, I want to know what the political climate is. I want to know what's going on. And I'm just confused why everyone is looking at Albania when I didn't hear anybody talking about Albania before I started talking about it. So it just makes me so confused why people want to buy islands and develop this and develop that. And I still want to visit Albania. I still want to go. I have people that are living there currently, and I'm just going to talk with them and take their advice about the climate, how people are treating US citizens there, and if it's still safe for me to travel solo. And I'll just take their advice. They have no reason to lie about what's going on. So I'm going to get in touch with my friends in Albania and different cities in Albania and see what's going on there. So, you know, Albania is still on my wish list as well as Malaysia. However, I don't need no problems. I don't need any problems. And if I just need to stay over here in the Western Hemisphere for a little bit longer, that is absolutely no problem. I still have Mexico, I still have Grenada, and I still have Barbados that I would love to slow travel and live there for a couple of months till my visa runs out. Albania remains on my radar, but like many places around the world, I'm watching carefully and gathering information before making any major decisions. And girl, speaking about major decisions, let's talk about downsizing. Last year, I had major budgeting and downsizing decisions. As I was looking at the 2026 outlook, I said, I got to make some changes. I'm paying way too much for rent. I have way too much stuff. I am doing way too much. I need to cut back. And I seriously did an overhaul. I have reduced my subscriptions. I moved into a more affordable housing area, and I'm just so happy that I did. I am so happy. I don't be wrong, y'all. I just be early. And it really paid off. It saved me. I've been much more intentional about my spending. I've reduced unnecessary expenses. I've simplified my life and focused on what truly matters. And let me tell you, the peace of mind that comes from having a lower monthly budget is priceless. With so much uncertainty in the economy right now, inflation, gas prices, housing costs, global instability, and a car that just keeps breaking down, I don't feel stressed at all. I know that if I need to buy a new car, I can buy it because I have the savings. I know that if I want to just live and continue walking everywhere, I live in a community that is pedestrian friendly. I have my bank, my grocery store, my clinics, my restaurants, my coffee shops, all in walking distance. And that makes me feel so good. And because my expenses are lower, I have more flexibility. I am able to give generously to friends and families when they call and need assistance. I can absorb unexpected expenses without panic, like my car expense and any other expenses. And that really just helps me sleep so much better at night. The quality sleep I get, not stressing about having an emergency fund, not stressing about having money for repairs and working on stockpiling canned foods and canned items. Thank you, past Farida. You were on that. You were ahead of the times. You did that, and it is paying off so well right now. One of the greatest forms of wealth isn't necessarily having more money. Sometimes it's needing less. And downsizing has given me that freedom, that breathing room, and more options. So, girl, let's talk about the Middle East. I just talked to a very old, very dear friend of mine about her plans to make Umrah for the first time. Girl, if you're watching, you know who you are, and I'm so happy for you. My beautiful sisters with the traveling Muslimas are doing a pop up where we pay for the flights and they pay for activities and transportation to and from airport, events, and attractions as well after we make the Umrah. I need to make a decision about that, but with everything underway in the world, with this war going on and not looking like it's stopping anytime soon, I have been hesitant to press the button on that Umrah pop up trip. I really want to go, but maybe I will just wait until December because I've already registered for a beautiful Umrah event in December. So maybe just be patient and see what happens at that time, because right now it just doesn't seem like the best time to be there. But everything is in God's hands. All right, hey y'all, I got cut off. I had to talk to the mechanic, y'all. So, think I was talking about the Middle East. Really wanted to use all 90 days on that visa though. That would have been so nice, but probably unrealistic. So please keep me in your du'as as I prepare for that journey and as our friends and family around the world is preparing for that journey. Another thing that has brought me so much peace of mind recently is having dual citizenship for Grenada. In uncertain times, I am more grateful than ever that I took steps to obtain that second citizenship. Being a citizen of Grenada means that I have options. I can vote there. I can move there permanently if I so choose. I can own property. I can operate a business. I can work in any profession on the island without restrictions. And I have access to public services such as healthcare and education on the same basis as a citizen born there. So that just gives me so much peace of mind. It makes me less stressful about where the current US government and administration and society is headed, because knowing that I have a plan B for me and my children is just chef's kiss. It is peaceful, it is so stress free, and is to be a flexpat, it is to snowbird, be a nomad, and live there part of the year and live here part of the year. And just knowing that I'm able to do that peacefully, easily, smoothly just makes me so happy. I know I have a community in Grenada. I've built up strong friendships there, strong connections. I belong to a WhatsApp group with lots of people who have lots of resources. Thanks to my girl Zoe Smith with Exodus Collective, I have that community and it just makes me so happy. All right, y'all. So, whether I decide to spend a lot more time in Grenada or continue traveling or explore other opportunities, I am so grateful to have options available. As we move through the rest of the year, my focus remains the same: creating a peaceful, intentional life, helping other women create more freedom, getting my health together, and going on my journey of herbs and supplements that are based in the Caribbean, getting back to my roots. I am on the soursop bitters and soursop fruit kick to help with my stomach issues, and it's been so eye-opening. We had the cure the whole time in the Caribbean, and others are stealing our stuff and repackaging it and selling it for so much money. So sad. At this stage in my life, it's not about losing weight, it's not about looking a certain way, it's about actually being healthy inside and out and being strong. Also, I want to continue my travel journey, continue my house sitting, and just sharing everything I learn and experience along the way. So I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Are you thinking of downsizing? Are you considering a second citizenship or residency? Are you changing your travel plans because of world events? Let's talk about it below. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.